next rope drill. The last one we went over a slip, and then we went over the counter with the rope. This time we're gonna go over something completely different than a slip, okay? This is called a bob or weave. A lot of people have different names of it. We're just gonna say under the rope, because that seems the most logical, common sense thing where you don't have to try to figure out what the nickname means. Okay, so we're gonna get in our fighting stance, right? Now, when we pretend this is a punch, this time, instead of stepping and then turning our body to slip to where the punch goes past our head, we're gonna go under it. How we do that, we stay in our fighting stance the whole time. So what we're doing, we're gonna change levels, kind of like in wrestling. I'm still facing forward. If I were to put a writing utensil or something on my head, I should be able to write on something that's flat in front of me in like the letter shape U. So I'm gonna step and I'm gonna come under, I'm still looking at you, and I come right back. And then I'm gonna do it the other way. I'm gonna use the leg that's facing towards the rope closest at that time to step. I'm drawing a letter U on a board in front of me. Have both my hands where they're supposed to be, elbows, my feet are still in good placement. And then I'm going to do it again, and I come here. Notice what I'm not doing when I'm doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that right there. If I were to have a writing utensil on my head and I were to go like that, there's no way I would write a U, because I would get all the way off the paper and then have to come right back up. So that's the reason I'm telling you that, because like it's very important that you have your eyes on your opponent when you're doing this. And you're staying in your fighting stance. To where if I'm going like this, if I'm like this, I'm already not in my fighting stance. There's a difference between this going under the rope and this going under the rope. Right now, like I'm in a wrestling stance. I can come forward and shoot. There's so many things I can do if I have my eyes on you and I'm in a stance, ready to fight. Once you break that fighting stance, you're not ready to fight no more. This, I'm not ready to fight no more, okay? You do this, I'm not ready to fight no more. You start doing this, you're not ready to fight anymore. You already crossed your legs back and forth, okay? So the details I'm telling you to do this, although it seems simple, you see it on TV and all sorts of things all the time in the entertainment world, use this tool properly and you will get what you need to get from it out of it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, we're going to start on this side, I'm going to go all the way from the back and I'm going to go forward. So I'm going to lead, as I come forward, I'm going to be leading forward towards you. So notice I'm stepping a little bit wider forward and I'm coming under, okay? Even my back foot, I'm not crossing forward of this foot ever during this. I might be scooting it up a little bit to where it might have my toe in the middle of this foot instead of in line with the heel, but it's never going to be fully in line with it and it's never going to cross it, okay? Now I'm going to go backwards. I'm leading with the back foot this time. So when I step back, the back foot is always going to go back a little farther every time it lands. But I'm always maintaining my space in front. I've always got my hands, my arms, my jaw, everything where it needs to be at. I want to maintain your fighting position the whole time doing this. I'm going to lead forward. Now I'm going to lead to the back. Okay, so that's pretty easy. Alright, go back and forth under this and then we'll go into what you need to do for counter next, alright?